Imagine having your dog for more than a year, only to have someone tell you your dog doesn't really belong to you. And to make matters worse, they tell you you have to give it back. Well, that's exactly what happened to Austin Hain, who found his dog on the side of the highway near Cooperville. He says he tried his best to find the owners by going to the sheriff's office and the Humane Society, but he never heard back. And as our LAnsing reports, he is now at risk of losing his furry friend forever.
After, 30 days or 2 weeks, the time frame that I had to wait, then I decided to keep him, and he was the best dog I've ever had.
Current owner Austin Hain said when he found the dog on the side of the highway, he couldn't help but stop and pick him up, and that's where the dog got his name, Highway. Hain took him to the vet in his hometown of Hillsdale. Although the dog did have a chip, he was told it was unregistered, which meant someone would have to claim him. When no one came looking, Hain gave Highway a permanent home.
That's been great. I've pretty much taken him everywhere.
But last night, Highway found a weak spot in the fence at Hain's current home in East Lansing. He escaped and was picked up by Ingham County Animal Control. The shelter found the microchip, and Highway was registered, but not to Hain. And that meant Highway's first owner was contacted, and Hain was at risk of losing him.
Either way, I'm happy that they at least, he didn't get hit by a car, or that he's safe and off the streets, but now I'm struggling to get him back.
To him, Highway is more than just a furry friend. Hain was attacked years ago.
I suffered 2 skull fractures, one on each side of my skull from front to back, and a TBI, and it severed my hearing nerve.
He lost 60% of his hearing and has a brain injury.
And he has woken me up when I haven't heard my alarm for work. He's woken me up when they were testing the fire alarms, and I don't hear the fire alarms because I don't pick up on that high of a frequency. And so he's done a lot for me, and he's a great dog.
LAnsing, Fox 47 News.
The shelter says even though it's been more than a year, the original owner does still have the legal right to Highway. Fortunately for Hain, when the original owner came to the shelter earlier today, they agreed to allow Hain to keep Highway. Remember, it's good to make sure your pet has a microchip. Make sure the information on that chip is up to date, and that includes the best way to contact you.